What's going on, guys? If you've ever wanted your own personal AI assistant that works 24/7, not just answering questions, but actually taking action to manage your calendar and reply to emails, you're in the right place. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to build and program a fully automated AI agent. The best part? It requires absolutely zero coding, and you can set it up in just a few minutes using plain English. I'll leave a link in the description so you can get started and follow along with me. Make sure to stick around because later in the video, I'll show you a trick to connect your agent directly to Telegram so you can control it from anywhere on your phone. Let's dive right in. The platform we're going to use to build our AI agent is called Base44, which is already an amazing app builder. As you can see, I've used it before to create a few apps, and it's pretty cool. It lets you create apps with a single prompt and edit them however you like. But in this video, we're specifically interested in creating an AI agent. The main difference between an AI agent and a normal AI chat, like ChatGPT or Gemini, is that a standard AI only acts when you explicitly ask it to. For example, if you give it a PDF or ask it to summarize an email, it only responds to that direct request. It doesn't do things on its own. An AI agent, however, is basically your own personal assistant. It not only executes orders, but it can actively take actions 24/7. By connecting your data and platforms like Google Drive, Gmail, Sheets, or Salesforce, the agent can autonomously interact with them. It can grab your data, summarize it, and even take actions like replying to emails or organizing customer information. It can even act as a customer support agent if you feed it your website documentation. After you sign up for Base44, getting started is extremely easy. I did it in less than a minute using my Google account. You'll be redirected to the main dashboard. By default, the app builder opens first. However, we're going to use the Super Agent feature. You can see two sections here, Apps and Super Agents. If I click on Super Agents, it takes us to the Super Agent page. Click on Create Your Super Agent to start building. It loads up a chat interface. The beauty of Base44 is that you can build your AI agent simply by telling it what you want it to do in plain English. You don't need any coding knowledge whatsoever. First, it asks you what you would like to call it. Let's say I want to name it Bob. I'll hit enter. You can see it's already thinking and fixing the identity, and then you get access to the dashboard. We'll go through these sections in a minute. For now, you have Bob, and it interacts with you like a real person. As you can see, it automatically updated the identity.md file, which contains the basic information that defines your agent. And that's basically it. Our agent is ready. However, it is still a very basic agent. We need to program it to perform the specific tasks we want. Connecting integrations. Let's go into the menu and look at the Brain tab. You have three options here. First is integrations, which is where you connect external services. For example, you can connect Stripe to get payment summaries, Gmail to read and reply to emails, or Google Calendar to manage your events. If a service you use isn't listed here, I'll show you how to connect it later. Let's start by connecting Gmail. You have two options here, Read Only and Connect. Read Only allows the agent to view and summarize your emails, but it cannot reply or edit them. Connect gives it full access, meaning it can read, create drafts, and actively reply to emails. I'll click on Read Only and choose my Gmail account. It asks for permission to view your messages. I'll cancel that for now because I actually want the ability to reply to customer emails. Let's click on Connect instead. Choose the Gmail account and go through the steps to grant it full permissions. Now, Gmail is successfully connected. Back on our agent page for Bob, you can see Gmail is active. It even lists what the agent can do, like search through your inbox, send emails, or trigger automations when you receive a message from a specific person. If you check the integrations page, Gmail is officially linked. Let's go ahead and connect a couple of other services. I'll connect Google Calendar to view, edit, and create events. I'll go through the exact same permission process. Next, let us connect Google Sheets. Follow those same steps again. I now have three services connected, Google Sheets, Calendar, and Gmail. They're all active. If I go back to the chat, it outlines exactly what can be done with Sheets and Calendar. Also, in the Brain section, under Integrations, you will find the Knowledge tab. This contains the identity of your assistant. You can edit the agent's name, and you can enter your own name so it knows how to address you. You can also edit the brief description here. Let me save that. Next is the Soul section. This contains all the instructions dictating how your agent should behave. It covers the core values, boundaries of what it shouldn't do, and its overall vibe, whether you want it to be casual, friendly, or professional. You can edit all of these default instructions if you want, but I'll leave them as they are. Lastly, you have the User section. which holds your personal information like your name, pronouns, and time zone. The time zone is crucial for accurately organizing your meetings and events. Over here, you have the Knowledge Files section. This is where you upload data for your website or business, like FAQs, return policies, or price lists. This is perfect if you want to implement the agent onto your website to handle customer inquiries automatically. Below that is the Memory section. It's blank right now, but as you use the AI agent, any configuration files or memory items it creates will be saved right here. Next, under the Brain tab, we have tasks. You can set 2 types of actions for your AI agent. The first is a scheduled action. For example, you can ask it to give you a summary of important emails every day at 8 a.m., filtered by the sender or company. The second type is a trigger-driven action. For instance, you can set an automation so that whenever you receive an email from a specific client, it notifies you immediately. In the Files section, you can view any documents created by the agent. Then, we have the Settings tab. Under Agent Settings, you can easily clone your agent. Next is the Secrets and Keys section. This is where you can manually connect a service that wasn't listed in the default integrations by adding the secret name and API value. In the Tools Permissions tab, you can update or delete your data and set custom rules for every integrated app. Finally, there is the API Settings section. This provides the endpoints and keys you need to integrate the AI agent directly into your own website. You can copy this code snippet and embed it and let your customers interact with the agent natively. At the very bottom, you have the danger zone if you ever need to delete your agent. Let's go back to the chat and actually test this out. Since I have my services connected, let me open my Google Calendar quickly. I'm going to add a meeting with Matt for tomorrow. I'll keep the time as is. Let's add another event 3 days from now called Important Company Meeting, and I'll set it as an all-day event. Now we have 2 meetings on the calendar. Let's return to our AI agent and prompt it. Give me a recap of my meetings and events for the next week. It starts thinking and taking action immediately. You can view the background processes if you want, and here is the response. It correctly identifies the meeting with Matt on Saturday, April 25th at 10 p.m. and the all-day company meeting on Monday, April 27th. This works flawlessly. You can even ask it to notify you whenever a new event is created using a webhook trigger. Let's try creating an event. I'll tell it, arrange a meeting with my boss on April 29th from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Notice how I'm just giving it indirect instructions in plain English. I don't have to code anything or manually set the event. Let's execute it. And it's done. The meeting is set. If we jump back to Google Calendar, there it is, a 2 p.m. meeting with the boss. Handled it instantly without any wasted time. Now let's test the email integration. I sent myself a test email to remind myself to grab some milk on the way home. I'll ask the agent to fetch my last email or any emails sent today and tell me if they're urgent or not. I want to see if it can accurately judge the urgency of a message. I'll execute that. After a few seconds, it pulls my emails for today. It identifies the milk reminder and automatically flags it as low urgency since it's a personal note. It also pulled some Google security alerts, which it flagged as medium urgency, and a few Facebook notifications, which are low urgency. This is incredibly cool, and we set it all up in minutes using plain English. Finally, let's connect Telegram so you can chat with your agent directly from your phone. Click on Continue on Telegram. You can do this with WhatsApp or iMessage as well, but I'll use Telegram. Open Telegram and navigate to Bot Folder. Here you can see your created bots, or simply follow the instructions to create a new one. I'll copy the API token for an assistant bot I created earlier. Back in Base44, I'll prompt the chat, connect to this Telegram bot, and paste the API token. I'll click Connect Telegram. Now it is officially connected. Let's open the link to launch the bot in Telegram. You can see it typing, meaning we have a connection. It says, "Hi John," so it is successfully linked. Let's test it by asking it to reply to my last email saying, "I will buy milk and egg." It tells me it's checking Gmail first, and then it says it's replying to the message. And it's done. I just received a notification on my phone that John is going to buy milk and eggs. If I check my Gmail, the reply is already sitting in the thread. It handled everything completely automatically. You can even instruct it to use AI to generate formal or casual replies instead of giving it a specific sentence. I hope you realize just how powerful setting up an AI agent can be. It is worth noting that I'm still on the free plan. I've used 2 out of my 40 message credits, and I still have plenty of integration credits available. Integration credits are used whenever the agent interacts with a connected service. On the home screen under Super Agents, you can see Bob listed right here. Let me show you the pricing plans quickly. The free plan is great, but limits how many messages you can send. If you want to scale up, there is a starter plan for $16 a month, a builder plan for $40, a pro plan for $80, and an elite plan for $160 USD. You can review all the details and benefits to decide which tier is worth it for your specific workflow. And there you have it. And now you know exactly how to build, program, and connect to your own personal AI agent to handle your daily tasks completely automatically. If you got value out of this tutorial, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future AI guides. Also, let me know down in the comments, what tasks are you going to automate first with your new AI assistant? Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.